this is the weirdest one of my CES picks. It's also my last. This thing kind of shook me to my core. I just felt very uncomfortable when I saw this. I didn't know what to make of it.
This one?
Yes. This is the Studio Dock iPad Pro docking station. It turns your iPad into an iMac. It's so weird. I love it because like the nerd side loves it, but then the other side of me is sitting there thinking, I mean, it's an iPad. Relax. There's another part of me which wants you to relax and wants them to relax. No, not you specifically, just the whole thing to relax. Because the thing about an iPad is it's kind of for me, it's a casual device, the way in which I use it. And maybe I have too many other devices and things like this, but I like to be encouraged and invited to pick it up like a magazine or something, to consume content. This is hyper productivity to the point where I wonder if the person should just get an actual computer. I know the iPad is crazy powerful. And you know what? I'm not even going to rain on this. Whatever, it's cool.
It is, yeah. I would see like this for students.
Whatever, it's cool.
They just have an iPad.
Whatever, it's cool.
Okay, yes.
So for those of you that are just listening, I mean, it looks like an iMac stand, but it has a magnetic connection point for an iPad Pro. And Willie Doo did the right thing right now, which is click through the link, and this gives us a much better look. The iPad, at least it slaps on magnetically, so you're still invited to detach it. It has a wireless charger in the base, which will charge 2 separate devices. You are expected to hook up a keyboard and mouse, which of course you have support for that now in the latest iPads. And you sort of dock your thing, and you get a bunch more connection points for peripherals on the back of it. It will work in portrait or landscape. See, that's a bit weird. She's looking at a portrait. Did you see that? You see, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, people use a portrait landscape.
No, but she had it on a landscape display in portrait. Do you see what I'm saying here? She's on look, it's only occupying the center of the display. All she has to do is turn it around and she'll get the whole display. Why am I so irritated today?
Well, it seems like she was going through her photos, so she has to scroll vertical. More real estate.
Really? Where's your photos? Oh, this?
Well, yeah,
okay.
see, look.
Hang on, hold on. Wait a second. I want to see the monitor. I want to see the monitor. Like, why do you have an external monitor then at that point? Look, I'm talking about the monitor, not the iPad. See? That's what I'm talking about. Do that.
She did it anyways.
She did it. We just had to wait.
Yeah. You gotta have patience, man.
Anyway, you're making great points here, Will. And they're making great points. And I don't know. It's just a weird way to think of an iPad. Look, it even has a charge thing for the watch. It's kind of incredible. It is very gadgety.
I don't know. I really don't know how you think about this. You're being so self-critical or critiquing it.
That's right.
You actually like it.
This is me. This is I think anything that you like, you also have the potential to hate, depending on the position you want to take and how you analyze it. This is me exposing how it's easy to see it one way or the other. You can find this product to be irritating and easily say it's unnecessary or overkill or weird. But at the same time, you could say it's exactly what I'm looking for.
You look at both sides.
I look at both sides. I try to represent both customers and imagine their position. So this adds 3 USB ports, an HDMI port, an Ethernet connection point. So you have a wired internet connection for your iPad. I know it's a magnet, but at the same time, you have to get that USB-C port connected for peripherals. So I don't understand. They make it look like you're just slapping it on there.
Right.
But
there's a wire that
it's gonna have to slot into the connection. SD card slot, headphone jack, and the wireless chargers. So it's tons of room for expansion. This is for the most iPad power user type person that wants to make the most. And the thing is that these iPads are expensive these days. These iPad Pros cost you thousands of dollars. And so I guess, man, you know what it is? Here's my problem, Will. I have too many devices. That's my problem. So I sit here and say to myself, why do I have to make this device do everything when I have so many ways of doing this? I have laptops lying around.
But if you only have an iPad,
computers and monitors, this is for a person who really doesn't want any other computing devices. And I kind of like that approach, but it's just never. It's not going to be my reality anytime soon. And it looks kind of funny, doesn't it? When you see it like that, doesn't the screen
a lot
look
of open space?
Doesn't the screen look small? Are you sure that a 12-inch display is going to suffice? Like when it's pushed back on your desk. Like even this laptop right now, a 15.4-inch laptop.
Yeah.
At this range, is kind of a nice feel. Imagine this thing was it's a little bit small.
Well, look, if you only have enough money for an iPad and this stand,
how much is this
you
stand?
can't get a
How much is
Mac
this stand?
Pro.
That's what I want to know. That studio dock's going to cost some money. It's not going to be free. Oh, they're not going to tell us yet?
How much do you think it is?
Maybe the original article will tell us. Oh, has yet to reveal pricing. Ooh. It's got to be
200?
More.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's $300.
Okay.
Yeah, that's $300.
Well, we'll see.
By the way, this is unofficial. I'm just saying.
I'll try to get it.
Anyway, it got the CES 2021 Innovation Award that we were making fun of earlier. So it's definitely got attention other than us. You can look, it's got an external drive. And I think some of this aggravation comes from my own apprehension around the iPad or iOS as your main operating system. I've tried it a handful of times and it could just be that no, it's not that. It is a problem. I go to Google Drive and I can't do certain functions and
you have to use iCloud.
yeah, I got to get so ecosystem-y to the point where it's hard to interact with the actual work world that I'm sitting there and just reach for the laptop again because I'm just, even inside of the full Chrome web browser, certain things I can't do.
So iPad OS really messed you up, eh?
But I like it. You see?
Yeah.
It's the two sides of the coin. Yeah. And I like this. For the record, if you want to put me down on paper, I think this is kind of a cool gadget. Hopefully it's not too expensive.